Well, Fright Freaks, I am here with a very familiar face, someone that doesn't even really need an introduction at all, Captain Spaulding himself, Sid Haig. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, except for the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you, and I'm talking into a bone.
My bone, my personal bone.
Yeah, well, that's disturbing.
Well, we try to keep our guests disturbed on the program. We don't want them to get too comfortable.
All right, well, you're there.
Good. Then we're doing our job right, kiddies. So, Sense Devils Rejects, all the good stuff. What are you up to now?
About 6'4".
Well done. Well done. I think that's an extra inch, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going crazy. I'm doing another 9 conventions after this.
Wow.
This is my 9th that I've done so far this year. I have another 9 to do. But it's cool because I finished the year off the last week in November in Paris.
Well, that could be worse.
Yeah.
Little work, a little vacation.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, you worked with Rob on The Lords of Salem, briefly.
Briefly. Yeah.
With such a different tone in movie and style, how was that working on that project as opposed to, the world-famous clown?
I was only on the film for 2 days, okay? And is this a G-rated show?
No.
It was fucking cold, okay? And that's the thing that I remember about it.
Just freezing for 2 days. Well, you did wonderful.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
So what other new projects do you have in the works?
Well, actually, I did a film called High on the Hog, which is not really a horror film. I mean, there's a couple of horrible things that happen, okay?
Right.
But I'm really very proud of it because it's something like 180 degrees away from what I normally do.
Nice.
And, you just, every once in a while, you just got to stretch and get out there and do something different. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. I mean, Captain Spaulding is an amazing character and a character that you love to hate.
Yeah.
But do you ever get tired of being referenced as solely that?
Well, yeah, because, this is my 51st year in this business. And most everybody that comes to conventions and whatnot think that my career started with House of a Thousand Corpses, okay? I just finished my 80th film, okay? So, yeah, it's a little disturbing. It's heartwarming that people like what I've done, okay, with that character. That's just too cool, okay? But I got a lot more. I got a lot more tools in my kit.
Now, is there any particular style or type of character that you like to try that you haven't got the opportunity yet?
I did a film called A Dead Calling, where I played a straight up Norman Rockwell dad, okay? And that was really cool because I'd never been able to convince anybody that I could do that before. And I was really happy with that. Also a film called Little Big Top. It's kind of heroic in the fact that the guy starts off as a hopeless alcoholic, okay? And by the end of the film, you get the idea that he's going to be okay. So I like heroic films.
Now, is a character like that's a little bit more, I guess, earth-based, a little bit more basic, easier for you, or more of a challenge is playing something outlandish?
I don't know. There's a certain essence that happens with both of them that make it a challenge, okay?
Right.
Because certainly, Captain Spaulding is over the top. And then I have to take all of that energy and gear it way down to play something like just a normal dad. That's not going crazy and, beating up his wife and whatnot. But, it's difficult from both standpoints, but at the same time, it's simple because the stories are good. Okay? And that everything has to start with the story. If you got a good story, then you just get people who can tell the story well and you've got a success.
That's true, because if you have a terrible script, no matter how good of an actor you have, on the project, it doesn't.
I did the last year of a series called Mary Hartman, which was totally outlandish. Okay, I mean, this is the most far out fucking series you've ever seen. It was only on, like, it would come on at 11:30 at night. Okay, because those were the only people that were stoned enough to enjoy it. And really crazy things happened. But I kept saying, as long as we can make this logical, people will buy it. Okay? If there's logic to whatever craziness we're doing, it'll work. And it did.
Now, we're sitting here, of course, at Girls and Corpses booth. So you've worked with Robert Ryan.
Yes.
Now, I've heard he's a horrible person, terrible to work for. Do you have any stories about working with this maniac?
Not really. I mean, he's been so nice to me. I can't tell you how much I enjoy him putting his hand over my man boob. Okay? Or my mouth. Okay.
Now you've appeared on 2 covers of Girls and Corpses magazine.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite?
The one that sells the most magazines.
I like it.
Shameless promotion. Courtesy of Girls and Corpses magazine. Pick your side, whichever you want.
All right, well, I guess my last question for the evening would be horror films now. Any film that's come out recently or something that you're a big fan of, a big supporter of?
You know what? I've been so damn busy, I haven't had a chance to see anything.
I know the feeling.
And seriously, I'm doing so many conventions that I'm home 2 days a week. Okay? So I leave on Thursday, I get back home on Monday. Tuesday, I unpack the bag, my wife washes my clothes. Wednesday, we pack the bag, and Thursday, I'm back on the road again. So I got no time for movies. I watch, like, stuff that's on television.
Quick, in your face.
What?
Quick, in your face television.
Yeah. I thought you were going to get in my face.
No, I'll leave that to Robert in his hand.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. Do you have any final words for the creeps at home?
Get a fucking life, all right? No, thank you so much. I'm serious. Without you guys like me got nothing, because you all make it happen, all right? You buy the tickets, you buy the DVDs, you buy the crazy merchandise, all that stuff. Thank you.